Hey there, great family, here from Blues Guitar Unleashed. Welcome, thanks for joining me today. In today's video, I'm going to show you a Box 2 lick. This is from Box 2 of the minor pentatonic scale. I particularly dig it for a couple of reasons. One is it has a kind of a unique rhythmic start to it. Second thing is it's all minor pentatonic scale, which means it can be used over every single chord. It's a great lick and one you should absolutely add to your bag of tricks. So let's go through it. Like I said, we're going to be coming from, we're in the key of A. Blues in A, that means A minor pentatonic scale. Now that would be box 1. We're going to be box 2. 8, 10, 7, 10, 7, 10, 7, 9, 8, 10, 8, 10. And really, I'm just going to use those top couple of strings. And truth be told, these top like 3 strings worth of box 2 tends to be where we live most of the time. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have 2 bends. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the whole lick. So what we're going to do is these first 2 bends, we're going to bend up, and then we're going to strike again and return. That's what gives this lick kind of the cool sound. But the other thing is there's a very interesting rhythmic thing that's going to go on here. So I'm going to go 1 and I'm counting 1 and 2 and 3 and the reason I'm counting like that is because everything is triplet based. This is a shuffle feel, right? So that means 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so 1 and 2 and that's the weird part right there. So 1 and 2 and 3. And this is one thing, in all seriousness, just stop and do this and count this. Do what I do, say what I say. You'll get it right. You just got to take a minute and do it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and no telling how slow you're going to have to go. You might have to go slower than that. 1 and 2 and 3 and from this point, it's just bouncing eighth notes. So that's the 8th fret on the first string. On beat 4, we'll come down to the A, the root at the 10th fret. 4 and will be at the G at the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Beat 1, we're back at the A. 1 and we're up at the C, the 8th fret on the 1st string. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Now I like to cut this short. This first one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and you can let it, you can hold it if you want. I basically wrote it both ways in a weird sort of way. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So if you want to hold that first note out, you can. If you want to kill it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And that may have to do with your particular comfort level. I just use my right hand and I just kill it like that. Another thing I like to do on stuff like this is use my middle finger and get that kind of Albert King slap. That's another cool little, just a cool little variation you can make on a lick like this. It's a classic, straightforward lick that will work for any kind of shuffle blues stuff. And it'll work over any chord. There's no major notes in it, so it works over all 3 chords of the blues. Okay, so once again, nice and let's get it closer to speed. 1, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. 4, 1. 3, 4, 1. All right, so that is the lick. I hope you'll take some time to learn it. If you like this lick, you want more like it, I do have a course called 50 Shuffle Blues Licks by the Box, where I've got 10 of this style of lick for each of the 5 boxes. So there's 10 for box 1, 10 for box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5. A lot of people find that very useful. They are all completely minor and will work over all 3 chords of the blues. So I'll leave a link near this if you want to check that out. But hopefully you will take some time to learn this lick because it's a really good one. Now you could play it over a slow blues as well. It might be a little bit slow for that purpose, but it will certainly work. 1 and 2 and 4 over. It would certainly work. It would certainly do the job there. So you might also want to try that. All right. As always, I'm Blues Guitar. As always, I'm Griff Hamlin from Blues Guitar Unleashed. If you have any guitar playing friends that you think would dig this video, I hope you'll share it with them. And I will see you next time. Take care.